So why do we use a p-value at all? Well, it helps us decide if a finding is small, just random noise or something real, something that science should further reveal. But we don't start with proof or pride. We start with the null, that neutral side. The null says, nothing's changed, all's well, until your data tells it to yell. Let's say someone claims with a pointed tone, Alex got kicked out on his own. He brought banned stuff to that dorm that night. Big claim, but now let's test it, right? Your null says Alex followed the rules, didn't break code. The admin acted wrong or just didn't know. You don't assume guilt, don't assume clean. You test with stats. Keep it lean. You run the test, you crunch the stat. The p-value shows up. What's up with that? It tells you, assume the null is totally true. How weird is this result to you? A small p, say 0.02, that means, whoa, the result's not what we'd expect if the null were true. It's rare enough that you might reject the null and say, let's look super deep next. A large p, like 0.78, that means your data's pretty straight. Nothing too odd, nothing too bold. So for now, the null might hold. But even then, don't overstate. It's not proof of innocence, just not enough to negate. So what happens after the p? That's what really matters, actually. If the p is low, researchers might dig in more, expand their site, replicate, test new ideas, change the model, shift the gears. If the p is high, they might hold tight, but still stay curious, just not tonight. Maybe collect more data instead, or rethink the question in their head. Because in science, one test's not the end. The p-value is just where choices begin. It helps you ask, should we keep going? Or pause, this claim needs more showing. So lock in this role, keep it clear. The null is neutral, the base you steer. The p-value asks, if the null is true, how surprising is what we see from you? Small p, maybe reject. High p, maybe just reflect. But proof, nope, that's not the game. It's just one step in a longer frame. Final bar for students who think p-values don't prove, they help you link your question to data, your data to doubt, and guide your next step when the stats speak out.